Hey, Real Good Ninja here. Today we're doing a little bit of hosted desktop troubleshooting, so let's begin. What we're going to talk about today is what happens when you try to email something like an invoice or a statement and it doesn't have the email fields available. So, for example, if we go to the invoice screen right here, there we go, and we click the email button, you'll see that there's no fields for like subject, message body. We can't do things like tos and froms and stuff like that. Again, this is something that happens if the hosted desktop is not properly shut down or is logged off. Because when you want to do a proper log off, the best way to do it is actually hit the start button here in the lower left hand corner and then hit the log off button here, because that's again going to do a proper log off. Some people like to hit this X that's in this bar or hit options and disconnect. Those are not proper log offs. When you go to log back in, it's going to break the AmiUni, and if it breaks the AmiUni, you will not be able to link the documents. Therefore, you'll not be able to generate the PDFs and send emails with those PDFs. Yes, you can use the options button and click disconnect and log off, but there's always that possibility you might accidentally click the disconnect itself. So like I said, the best way, in my personal opinion, what I show people in my trainings is start and then log off. Now, once you log off, you'll want to wait about maybe 2 to 5 minutes, give a little bit of time to settle down, and then log back in, and it should pull that back up. Another symptom you might run across is if you go to export a report to like a PDF file. So if I go to customer here, customer list, there we go, and then click the export option here, you'll see that the PDF options are actually grayed out. Again, this is saying I can't find that AmiUni, and the reason again I can't find the AmiUni is because the hosted desktop has not had a proper log off. So what you're going to do is, again, like I said, you're going to close everything, save whatever you need to save. Once you're on the hosted desktop, you're going to do start and then log off, and then let it do its thing. Okay, so again, let it sit. We'll let it wait, settle down and everything, and we're going to go ahead and give it a few moments. Just a little intermission here, just to want to note here, if you try logging back in too quickly, it will tell you that it's logging off the previous session. So, again, you do want to give it a few minutes. I usually recommend about 5. And we're back. So, let's go ahead and log into Service Assistant. There we go. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put in our login stuff here. Oh, I got to hide that person's name up there in the upper right hand corner so you guys don't know whose desktop I'm borrowing for this video. Alright, so let's load up here. Man, can you believe it's already December? December 15th? That's like 10 days till... Oh my goodness. Hope everyone's got their gift shopping done. I know I don't. So, alright, so we're back in the Service Assistant. Now, a quick way to tell if our reboot worked, or restart worked, or what we can do is we can go ahead and click on customer, get customer list, hit this export option, and you'll now see on the drop down those PDFs are now active. Because they're active, that tells me the PDF driver is now loaded, that converter thing is loaded. So now when we go to like the invoices screen and we hit the email option, you'll now see we have our email fields. Yahoo! So again, like I was saying, sometimes if you do not do a proper log off, when you log back in, it breaks the AmiUni, and because it breaks the AmiUni, you'll lose some functionality. So again, the really only troubleshooting step is do a proper log off. Now, there is one other exception I want you to be aware of, that if this didn't work, like if we did the proper log off and log back in, we still don't see the AmiUni, it's entirely possible you may have an AmiUni installed on your local computer. Now here at Real Green, I have a local install Service Assistant, and I have to remember anytime I do something like this for troubleshooting videos and stuff, I have to uninstall mine first. So if you do have one on your local computer, you will want to remove it. Now keep in mind though, I know sometimes QuickBooks uses AmiUni, and if you remove it, you might lose that functionality in QuickBooks. Unfortunately, we can't control QuickBooks. But like I said, try the proper log off. If the proper log off doesn't work, of course, you can always give Real Green a call, do more investigation on that. But like I said, most of the calls we get where it's missing the email stuff is because of that. So, I hope this helps, and you guys have yourself a wonderful holiday season.